Now, I wonder what happens now if I go, give me one ping and one ping only. But I'm in this situation where I encountered a Romeo in the Barents Sea. So we've got a depth of 957 feet. Now, I could just shoot him. I've got a 95% solution. But one of the interesting things here is in peacetime, one of the things that because I've been learning a lot about submarines, one of the things that they do is whenever they heard detected a new boat, then what they would do is they would take when they encountered it, they would take their submarine and they would actually put it into formation with the Soviet submarine or the Russian submarine, or whichever submarine it happened to be. And they would actually, just like the Blue Angels, F-18s flying in formation wing to wing, they would actually get right up next to it and they would spend weeks just trailing it and recording everything about the submarine. And that's where their sonar database would come from for that particular submarine. So I came across this Romeo and I thought, let's do that. So that's what we're doing. I've been creeping up on him at 5 knots for a while now. And I'm just going to try to actually slot in for formation right just in his back right corner. And he's down here at 500 feet. And I'm above the layer at the moment. So his figure of merit is he can hear me. He's got a bearing on me. But he hasn't gone active yet. He's just gone passive. Well, his passive is zeroed out because I'm turning towards him. His active is good though. If he went active, he's got me. If he goes active, I'm going to shoot him with this torpedo. And I'm just going to slot into his baffles. And once I get into his baffles, I'm going to come down to the same depth and just sit. And just track along right by his rudder. I'm just going to put my nose just to the right side of his rudder.
Steady course.
He's only doing 8 knots.
Helm, steady course.
So this was an interdiction by him on a mission where I was after tankers and tenders in the Barents Sea. In the 68 campaign. So pretty much the height of the Cold War. So now I'm just going to drive forward, get into his baffles. Once I get into his baffles, then, so I'm watching this, waiting for this to go to minus 50. That tells me I'm in his baffles. And then I'm going to drop down to his depth. And we're just going to pull alongside of him. Maybe sort of here, on the other side. Right about there. But this is what they would do, what the US ships, submarines would do. They would get right up close so they could get the best recordings. For the sonar. And they'd go along like that for weeks. And study them and just get all the info that they can about their behaviors. Apparently the Russians are quite noisy. You could hear them opening and closing doors.
3-2, helm aye.
Not yet. We're getting close though. His baffles are going to be about here. So this would be where you would be at battle stations. What do they call it? Modified battle stations or something or other? Where you could be on that for weeks at a time. And just sitting here in this situation. I don't know what it would be like in actual wartime, whether you would do this in wartime. I think in wartime you would get a solution and you'd sink him before he spotted you. And we're not there yet. I'm going to keep tracking in. Bang, there we go. We're in.
Come
now
left
coming down.
303, helm aye.
Minus 500. Here we go.
Make depth 500 feet, dive aye.
I'll lift up the speed.
Make turns for
10
10
knots.
knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Good.
Come
Fine.
left to 297, helm I.
This is good fun. This is some of the best things to do
Con,
with this
helm,
game.
steady course.
Particularly when you get a boat that's got a good sonar. You know, like, I don't know, Nakula. So we're going to get closer so that we are... I want this here, right about here. This is our closing speed. So he's currently at 284. We're at 285. He's sinking. He's going down. We're going to go. For the moment, we're going to go 8 knots. Match his speed.
Make turns for 8 knots, maneuvering I.
He has got no idea that we are sitting right next to him. He's going down again. Let's drop it down a bit then. Just sink out a bit. And this is what they do. They sit here like this, just in formation, and the Russians would have no idea that the Americans are sitting right off their bum. And I want to get closer.
Make turns for 10 knots, maneuvering I.
Don't want to crash into him. But I do want to be alongside that rudder. Now the problem is shooting him is going to be very difficult from here because the explosion is probably going to take us out as well. So here we are. I'm doing 8 knots. He's doing 8 knots. He's getting away a little bit. Now I wonder what happens now if I go, give me 1 ping and 1 ping only. What will he do? If I give him a ping at this point, what's he gonna do? Okay. He's gotten away a little bit. Let's go back to 9 knots.
Make turns for 9 knots, maneuvering I.
I reckon we've got to give him a ping. I think we've got to give him a ping. Got to give him a ping. Let's see what he's gonna do. Okay. Well, let's catch up again. There we go. Caught up again. And let's give him a
Make
ping.
turns for 8 knots, maneuvering I.
1 ping and 1 ping only. Let's see what he does.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Change of depth. No? He's deaf as a post. He is deaf as a post. You can't even hear that. He's going down again though. Let's see if he can actually hear me if I pull alongside of him. So let's just increase the speed 10 knots.
Make turns for 10
Go down a bit.
knots, maneuvering I.
To match his depth. I'm going to pull alongside of him. And at 279. That's 280. There we go. We're just going to creep up alongside of him. Match depth again. Here he goes. Whoa!
Make turns for 9 knots, maneuvering I.
just fired his torpedo.
5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Passing 600 feet.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Give me this. Reload it again. So let's go down. Let's go down. Now we're going to go down deep.
Make depth
No, we're not. Look what he's
Making
doing.
turns for
No, we're
0
not. No, we're not.
knots. Maneuvering eye.
He's shooting out there. He doesn't know where we are.
Con sonar regained.
Come on, go forward.
Make turns for 3 knots.
Come on.
Maneuvering eye.
Back up to 500.
Make depth 500 feet. Dive eye.
Oh,
Make turns for
8 knots.
4 knots.
10
Make
knots.
turns for 7. Make turns for 9 knots. Maneuvering eye.
That's not me, is it? No, it's not me. It's him. It's him that's active.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
And in this situation, you've basically got a gun to your head. Really,
Make
there's
turns
nothing you
for
can do.
7 knots. Maneuvering eye.
If you fire your own torpedoes and send it back, you're going to shoot yourself. So I'm back on his bum again. How about this one?
Con sonar switching to active search.
He's doing 11 knots now. So we
Make
got to
turns
match that.
for
We'll do 12.
Make turns for 1, 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
The thing is, this is a Romeo, so we can... Damn it. Give me this. He can do... What's his top speed? It doesn't say what his top speed is. So he's doing 11 knots. We're going to match it.
Make
Now,
turns
I could shoot him
for
right now, and he'd
1
be dead.
knots. Maneuvering eye.
So this is... Oh, damn it, why do you do that? Tout cheat passive system is derived from the German wartime Balkongret sonar fitted in a Type 11. It is comparable to the BQR2 BQS4 sweeps fitted to the Skipjack, which is the US one, and is active. Its high frequency sets common among the late 50s generations. Let's go active again.
Con sonar switching to active
Just to
search.
piss him off. And it equips the Foxtrot November class boats, generally in conjunction with Trout Cheek, can be therefore be assumed that Pike Jaw is likewise a derivative of the German wartime designs, which they got when they captured all their U-boats, which I'm sure they did. So let's close up a bit.
Make turn.
And just so he doesn't collide with us, let's drop down beneath him. Last time he did a hard right turn. How you would see this in real life, when all you've got is sonar, I don't know. I don't know how you'd tell that the guy's doing an erratic maneuver. We're going to pull up alongside of him until we lose the baffles. I'm going to give him a... see if you can hear us, actually. We're just going to see if you can hear me. He's changing depth again. Seems his baffles start back here. 5 knots. Oh, he's changing
Make
course.
turns for 6 knots.
What's he
Maneuvering
going?
eye.
6-9.
Con maneuvering.
Now he's got
turns
me.
for
Now he's
7
got
knots.
me.
Con sonar
Hello.
switching to active search.
There you go.
Con sonar
He's
switching to
really got
passive
me now.
search.
Oh.
Back emergency. Maneuvering eye.
Don't want to do that.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
You're not supposed to do this. This is the equivalent of in Top Gun when Tom Cruise flew inverted over that Russian MiG. This is the equivalent of that. He's doing 3 knots, we're doing 3 knots. Let's back it off and shoot him.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Why isn't he shooting? He knows I'm here now.
Make turn.
Let's
Make
just stop.
turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Normally you would never stop because you always need water flowing over the planes to maintain depth. Because you can't maintain it with just ballast. It's like a nice little ballet, isn't it?
Switching to active search.
And if you knew that I was here, the last thing you'd be doing is what he's doing now. You'd be either going backwards, that's what you'd be doing, you'd be going backwards to try to get into an advantageous position for firing. Because now he's just putting himself in front of my gun. Alright, 1 knot.
Make turns for 1 knots. Maneuvering aye.
There's a nice screenshot.
Maneuvering aye.
Definitely gonna shoot him.
Make turns for 5 knots.
He's
Make
doing
turns
4
for
knots. We're
1
doing 1 knot.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
I'm just gonna sit still. I'm gonna actually
Make
back up.
turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
So how far back do we need to go? I think they should do it.
Make
shoot him.
turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this from here.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
You're dead.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 062.
And that's the way you fight a submarine in real life. You get up really close. Because in real life, you get in really close because he who shoots first wins. So you want to make sure that you don't give him time to react. And that's the way it's done in real life if you're actually going to fight. You don't do this long range stuff like we do in the game. So that was an interesting sort of experiment to show you what some of the things that real submarines do and the sort of games that they play. Although it's not really a game, it's, what we were doing there is basically just gathering data. Well, we weren't doing that, but that's what they do.
On helm. Steady course.
So there you go, that was fun. Let's get out of here. That's like a little bonus video. You have a good day, see ya. Oh, you're still here. Well, since you're still here, you might as well click one of these videos. Or maybe you're new here, in that case you can hit that big neon button and subscribe. Or maybe you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Links are in the description. Oh, and don't forget to hit that bell icon and join the notification squad. You have a great day. Bye.